So you want to know how to change the belts on a Club Cadet or like unit that has the, this model here. You can try to take this off, your pulley there. I have another problem, which we're going to have to address. I went over to help the neighbor over the summer remove some rocks, I guess, or level out an area, I should say, and got a rather large lock jammed up in there, and you can see it broke the belts. And the easiest way I have found is by taking off your wheels. Hopefully you can get those off easily. You'll need to remove your guard. They're 10mm bolts. And then if you remove the 2 bolts holding the actual drivetrain in place on both sides and then loosen your top ones up, you can slip this down far enough to go ahead and get your belts around that. You can try to pull this pulley off here, but I have a feeling that it'll be just as hard to get it back on. And unfortunately the drive belt pulley is actually in that way as well, or the idler pulley. So it's just easier to pull the guard off, loosen these 2 bolts up here. If you have this unit, the newer units, you can remove the guard and slip the belt. There's enough room to slip the belt down and around, but yeah, I can't complain. This was free, so it costed me a little bit of time and labor and 2 belts. A little bit of words of wisdom, maybe. Again, they're probably something easier to change this. I don't know what it is, but that was the only way I could get it to pivot. I feel like this bar here maybe has nothing to do with it other than a drive gear. So when you're trying to put these back in, make sure your bolts are clean. You'll have to use a little bit of leverage in your foot, and you'll have to lift up and use your other hand to feed that screw in, unless you got a nice workbench that you can sit this out on. But that's what worked for me. And the belts are routed in there, and hopefully once this is all put together, will work just fine. I should have probably looked for a forward or reverse belt as well, but hindsight's 20/20. Also, make sure your belt guard's back in before you tighten down that bolt there. Otherwise you'll struggle.